Hello and welcome everyone. This is Stephanie 1111 Tarot Babe, and I am here with a reading for September for Cancers. So it's going to be Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know your Moon and Rising sign, I have left some information in the description box below for where to go and find that information online, some good websites to start researching that yourself. I do recommend that everyone, especially people looking to advance their spiritual development and understand themselves more, do look into their natal chart. So you can do that yourself, and it is all information, so it can take some time for you to learn it all, or book an appointment with an astrologer, and I did leave some recommendations below in the description box regarding that as well. I do want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me. I love reading all your comments and seeing the community that is starting to develop in the comment section. And welcome anybody that new that found this channel. Thank you so much for joining me and taking a moment to check this reading out. Before I begin, I do have an announcement about a really cool thing that I am doing. I'm running a exchange, a Halloween gift exchange. So if you are interested in something like that, pairing up with another person, picking up them out something and sending it, take a look at the description box below to figure out how to get involved in those groups and to check out the other groups that I run on Facebook as well. And as always, if you are looking to book a reading with me, because this reading is general, it may not resonate with everyone, so don't take the information that does not seem like it's for you. But if you want something that's just for you, head over to my website 1111tarotbabe.com and you can book your own reading. Let's go ahead and jump into the reading. We're going to be using tarot today, and we're also going to be using oracles to take a look at messages regarding health, love, some other stuff. So let's get in. We're going to start off with tarot though. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is your energy? And make sure you check out your Moon and Rising if you are a Cancer Sun and you know your placements to get the full picture. So September. So the main energy coming out is going to be the Six of Pentacles. So this is going to be letting me know that, you know, you're either in a place where you're able to financially help other people out, and you might not necessarily even be at a place where you can, but you're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart, or you're actually sharing a lot of information. I do see the Six of Pentacles as not only giving something physical to somebody else, but sharing information that helps them succeed, sharing information that helps them feel better, or it gets them out of this feeling of poverty, however that's hitting them, be it actual, like, physically poverty, or some sort of spiritual or emotional loss that they're feeling. So you're like this, I'm feeling for some reason in particular right now that you're some sort of like a beacon of light to the people that you're going to be coming in contact with in September that are needing it. And I'm getting that just because of this like yellow imprint over here. Like I'm just getting that beacon of light energy. I don't know. So let's go ahead and see what else comes out card wise. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. So you might have some decisions that you're needing to make, and you're feeling very indecisive about it this month. And it's usually something that's pretty big, and you're like trying to figure out like which way to go, which path to take, which option to take. Since Pentacles are sitting there, it could definitely have something to do about your job. So we have the scale here too. So there's another two too. So there's these choices, balancing act. It could have something to do with a job. It could have something to do with a move. It could have something to do with giving money to somebody else, having to make a choice about being able to help somebody. I'm getting that some people are coming into money that is allowing them to help others, and they're trying to figure out how to go about that. So you might be coming into some serious money. This is obviously like not going to be for the majority of people, but there's somebody coming into some money. Yeah, okay, so the next card coming out is the Six of Wands. So I'm just going to say there's definitely somebody here coming into some serious money. It's probably already something in the works that you're aware of. You might be surprised when it actually happens, but I don't feel it's not like somebody's winning the lotto or something like that. I get more of like you're finally coming into some money. But you are basically going to be in a very victorious energy, I feel, this month. Like you're sharing with other people. We have two sixes. you're making decisions that is helping propel you to where you need to be and where you're wanting to be. You're getting some recognition too. So this definitely can have to do with your work or your social standing. It could be something as simple as just all of a sudden you have a post that goes viral or something like that. That's what I'm getting there. It might, there's not like a heavy energy here, not like a lot of big deals happening, but there's definitely some victory that happened. So appreciate that. And then what I'm getting at the bottom of the deck, which I started shuffling without thinking, so I will take that as my higher self guiding me to, is the Seven of Wands. And so I'm taking the bottom of the deck in this reading as advice. And so this is going to be letting us know that, you know, you need to stand your ground, you need to fight for what's yours, and that you are able to. So if you're having to make a choice right now regarding options and situations, and you're feeling like you're not sure if you're strong enough for one and if you'll be able to like do it, here's your sign to let you know that you are. You're strong enough, and both options are open to you. You don't need to, I feel like with the moon being there, like there's this like kind of like subconscious programming in your mind that you're not able to complete one of the tasks or one of the options, or you're not good enough somehow, and you're being called to fight that urge, clear that programming out, and stand your ground and knowing who you are. And so you can step into this very celebratory energy. Okay, it's full celebratory, and it's not like, okay, well, I went the safe route. So let's go ahead. Now we're going to take a look at some advice. The first cards we're going to be using is the Rebel deck. So if you know anything about the Rebel deck, it is very, there's cussing in it. It's very straightforward. So here is your massive warning, Cancers. If you don't like that type of stuff, go ahead and scroll through this quick little clip of whatever card comes out. So it's a not so nice advice and information coming for you for September. All right, so we are getting, your body is pissed at you. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. All right, so that's super clear, super straightforward. You need to get out and get some more energy, get some more fresh air, ground more. And especially if you are having to kind of stand your ground in certain situations, and having to deal with multiple different people, which I am feeling like you're going to be having a lot of different interactions, you're going to need to have that energy grounded and stable. And so that's something that happens through getting outside and through exercise. And then some of you are going to already know, like maybe you're still kind of feeling the effects of your birthday season and still dealing with that. You need to reel it back. You know, take a look at your diet again and get yourself moving so you're feeling better. So let's just take that if it resonates with you. If it doesn't and you're working hard, then, you know, congratulations, you're doing a fantastic job, and that message isn't for you. So now let's go ahead and we're going to take a look. I have a health deck that we actually are going to look at. So we're going to see what else comes out through here regarding next month. Improving your health. Okay, so yeah, maybe some of you are dealing with some health issues. Sorry about this moving. I'm going to try to figure out a better system. But for now, we're just having to use a little kind of, I don't know, flimsy tripod. But improving your health, maybe, you know, if you know that those messages are to you regarding how you're feeling, like you're just feeling kind of crappy, you're feeling like you need to get your shit together, as soon as you start working on it, the situation will improve. So if you're having some problems like headaches or having a hard time sleeping or some stomach issues, even skin issues I just heard, they're going to be all linked to your inactivity or your diet. And so as soon as you start working on those issues, they will start to clear up very, very quickly. So it's a very positive energy I'm getting from that card, that it's just basically your body, again, is pissed at you. And so it's trying to let you know in different type of ways. And as soon as you start to address it, it will all start to just kind of clear up. And that's, of course, you know, if you're somebody with chronic health issues and that type of thing, then obviously that's not going to be for you. But this is going to be for people that have something new that's popped up. And, you know, it's like all of a sudden you're broken out because you've been eating a bunch of crap, that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some spiritual messages, and then we'll take a look at the relationship or love stuff. So this is the spiritual messages for Cancers for September. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So yeah, if you are feeling like you need to minimize yourself for other people, you need to step into your full power and take your power back. You know, I just heard that you're not being the bad guy. So you're not being the bad guy, Cancer. You're not the bad person in a situation when you're having to stand up for yourself. And if somebody's making you feel like you're a bad person for having to stand up for yourself, and if you're doing it in a polite and respectful way where you're not, you know, being rude to that person in the process or being rude to others in the process of trying to stand up for yourself, and you're just, you know, establishing your boundaries and saying what's okay and what's not okay for you, then they're the ones at that point with the issue. You know, they're the ones that are probably just projecting something that's going on with them onto your statement, and they're needing to reread or listen to what you're saying instead of projecting. And so you have to realize that you don't have any control over that and how somebody perceives something. So to take your power back and stand firm in it. Don't be afraid to put your foot down when you need to, especially when it comes to your boundaries. And I know that can be really hard for Cancer energy. You want to please people. You want people to like you. You want people to feel safe with you. And so you also have to feel safe with yourself. You have to like yourself. And so you need all of that to be coinciding with how other people feel about you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the card that came out for the Angel Oracles. We have separation. So I'm going to get a couple things here. I'm not getting a super negative energy from that card like I normally would. The way I'm going to be reading it is that there are some people that are in separation, and this is just me unfortunately telling you that that separation will continue through September. So I do apologize. If you want to downvote me for that, go ahead. It's not going to change the reading, but I just want, you know, I'm going to tell you the truth. And if that's for you, it's going to hit you hard right now. You're going to know it's for you. You're going to resonate with it a lot, and you're not going to be happy. So I already feel it. I already feel the downvotes. Yeah, but it's the truth. It's going to happen through September. But hey, you know, we're going to do another reading for October. We'll see what happens there. But I feel that for a lot of people, this is, actually no, for everybody, even if you're not in separation with an individual, or even if you have no individual in mind that you would even be in separation with, you know, if you're either in a relationship or you're single, this is a call for you to need some time alone to just kind of, I feel like I just heard to bask in the glory. So to bask in whatever success that you're getting, it's almost like once you get the success, you're just going to need a little time alone to kind of absorb it all in and integrate it into who you are now, because it's something that's so, well, it's not, we don't have any majors here. This isn't like a big move this month or any big news or anything like that. It is somehow very significant to you as a person, and the way you'll go about establishing boundaries and how you expect people to treat you in the future. So taking time to really absorb and understand how you stood your ground and what you received due to that is something you're being called to do. So that might require some time away from a relationship, or, you know, just a little bit more alone time. I just heard like introvert stuff. So like, it's just maybe a lot of your introverts, and you already know, like, you have those moments where you have to recharge. And so that's going to be coming up maybe more frequently for you in September. And there are some people very, very small, so only take it if it resonates, that might be having some relationship issues. If your relationship, I heard, is new, you might have a big fight where you're not talking for some time. And if you are in some sort of soul connection where you have that back and forth with each other and you're feeling a separation coming on, this is only going to be for like a couple people. If you feel that separation coming on and you've heard readings that it's coming, and you're getting, you know, your own readings it's coming, then here's another sign that it is coming for you. So prepare yourself in whatever way you need to prepare yourself emotionally for that. But again, majority, I'm going to say 80% of the people listening to this reading, this is just really about absorbing the new you. I know, and then that's not really like, there's nothing in the imagery to imply that, but that's just what I'm getting with all the cards together. Okay, everyone, so that is going to be your reading for September for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Thank you so much for taking the time to check this reading out. And if you want to continue to support my channel, then you can do so by liking and commenting. Let me know what's going on with you. Let me know your other placements in your natal chart and all that good stuff. And Also, if you haven't already, subscribing to the channel, that helps me so much. So, and I love to see you guys. I love to see all your comments. I really, really enjoy getting those notifications. So please keep it up. And I hope you guys have a fantastic September. And I hope you have a great day whenever you are listening to this as well. I will see you next video.